Hey, my name is Julia Stern, and thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank yourself for showing up for yourself, because this is going to be a killer upper body workout. All you need is 10 minutes, no equipment. Make sure you subscribe before we get started so that you can come back, because I post workouts all the time that inspire you to fill your cup so you can go out into the world and fill everybody else's. All right, let's get warmed up. Here we go. Let's get started with some deep breaths here. Take up space, make room for your workout and your energy, especially if you've been hunched over at a desk all day, or if you've been sitting and scrolling on your phone or laying in bed. Get up and let's get moving. All right, let's take it into some arm circles. Breathe. You can start nice and small, make them a little bit bigger. You can go forward with the circles. A lot of upper body and core work today. They go hand in hand, especially when we're doing body weight. So we want to make sure we're nice and ready. Come all the way in, reach all the way up, lean over to one side, and the other side. We're actually going to start on the floor. So let's just make our way down in a stretch. You can roll forward and come to the floor. Tabletop position. We're going to start in a bear plank. Wrists underneath shoulders. Hold it here in 3, 2, 1. We're here for about 45 seconds. Just let your knees hover off the floor. Keep your back nice and straight. Grip your fingertips into the mat. Feel the ground below you. And instead of trying to hold yourself up, ground yourself into the floor. Changing that mindset really changes the way it feels. If you need to, you can rest, drop your knees, and then pop right back into it. Breathe. We're going into child's pose in about 15 seconds. Belly button into spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back into child's pose. Sit onto those heels and walk your hands out. Rest your shoulders. Give them a good stretch. Your head can press into the mat. How are you feeling? Good? We're going to come into a low plank onto those forearms in 3, 2, 1. Breathe, butt down, core tight. You're just holding right here. Keeping your back nice and straight. Keeping your shoulders over your elbows. Again, if you need to rest or if you need to modify, you can come onto those knees. Pop up onto your toes if you can. Breathe, time check. We've got 20 seconds here. We're going to go back into that child's pose in a moment. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into that child's pose. We've got 15 seconds of plank up downs. So shake out those shoulders. You're going to start in a low plank and push up into a high plank. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Take it up. Alternating which arm starts first. You could do a couple on one side and then a couple on the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Come to the end of your mat. We're going to shake it out. Breathe. Stretch up. If you find this challenging, walk it out into a plank. You work through it and you continue to show up to the same exact workout. And breathe. And maybe you get one more rep in than you did the first time you tried it. It's not about being perfect through this. It's not about saying this is too hard and shutting it off. It's about meeting yourself where you're at. 30 seconds here. Reach all the way up. Holding that plank, coming right back in, giving yourself a couple extra seconds in the stretch if you need to, and then rolling back down. Nice job. We're going to rotate into our planks. Roll it down into that high plank. Come from one side, replace the arm, other side. If this is too much for you, take breaks in between. You've got about 15 more seconds. Breathing through it. 3, 2, 1. Sit back into child's pose one more time. Take a deep breath. How are you doing? Shake out your shoulders if you need to. Okay, we're gonna come into that push-up position, that same push-up position that we were just in the plank, and we're gonna push up and then go back into a downward dog. You'll see that I just did those push-ups from my knees. If you can do them from your toes, you take them from your toes. Otherwise, you modify and come down to your knees, keeping your back nice and straight. 15 more seconds here. Child's pose once again. In 3, 2, 1. Sit back and breathe. You can sit up onto your heels this time. Shake it out. We're gonna hold the plank for 10 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for 45. Breathe. How are you feeling? You good? These shoulders are on fire. It's hard to get upper body in without any added equipment. And so when we come into body weight, our shoulders are what takes the brunt of it. So now rest. A good stretch is to take your hands and pull them behind you, stretching out your shoulders. As we get back into this, we're gonna do some more moves that are a little bit gentler on our upper body as we close out the workout. All right, so we're gonna start by coming into that plank position again. But this time our knees are gonna come onto the floor. It's called a tabletop. So you're not fully out onto your toes. It's like a little modified version. From here, we're gonna cat-cow. Inhale and arch your back. Exhale and draw your belly button into your spine. Hello, sweat. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, engage your belly button into your spine. Our last two moves that we're gonna use to continue this workout and cool it down at the same time is a bird dog. So from this position, your opposite arm and leg are going to reach out and then meet each other at the elbow and knee. So take one leg and one arm, doesn't matter which one, we're gonna do both sides and bring them into each other and back out. You wanna try not to sit into that hip. Look out at your fingertips and come right back in. We're here for 15 seconds, then we will do the other side. Kicking the plant behind me, but that's okay. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, let's do it. 10 minutes. You can either stack this on with another one of my workouts or just call it a day and say that you showed up for yourself. 10 minutes of straight planking core work is not easy. Your body's just been through it. So breathe through this final few seconds of work and then be proud that you showed up for yourself. You've got 3, 2, 1. Pop it up. Let's roll our shoulders back. Roll them forward. Take a big deep breath in and shake it out. Thank you for showing up. I will see you next time. Keep showing up for yourself.